It's time to continue where we were before. We had quite a choice to make, and there's now a second face. Before, there was just the bunny, and then the owl, and now there's you. I'm pretty sure you were in here. Were you? Pretty sure this little friend here was not over there. Oh, now you can see my mouse. There you go. But maybe they were there. Now, if a fourth one shows up, I will definitely know. The owl is like really not okay. No, all of it is all spooky. Apparently that one is stalking our sister. So that's fun. Alright, where did I put my save? Look at all these saves I have so many saves. I had to save right here because this was funny. He face planted right into the titty. It was great. Oh, we were just... Oh, okay. Now I asked... Oh, hold up. There's other stuff I can click on? Hold up. There's other stuff. What is this? Somebody left their school shoes on the windowsill. Just from their size, it belonged to a boy my age. Interesting. What's this? Turn me around and I'll tell you who's stupid. I bet something offensive is written on the other side. Wonder how... Oh, right, and there's a guy... I've been calling him Seaman because it's funny. I'm doing it to make fun of him because he's a bully and making fun of other people, so I'm making fun of him. I wonder how long he would keep turning it around if it fell in his hands. Forever, because he has one brain cell. Alright, so we have a choice. We can wait for Paulina, the cute girl who wants to be our friend, and walk home with us. Or we can go talk to the mysterious fox person that has a name similar to my name. Real difficult choice here. I did ask several times. So I asked. Thank you. I asked several people which I should do, and the consensus seemed to be Fox Demon. But I'm not overriding this save because I want to see... I'm going to come back here. I want to see what Paulina does as well. But you guys said the Fox Demon with somewhat my name. After closing my backpack, I ran down the stairs. I scanned my surroundings through the window in the main hall. Nobody suspicious in sight. Alright, so what had happened, is we were getting bullied by this dude, and me, not taking anyone's shit, chose to punch the guy in the face, and apparently him and his lackeys were waiting for me to ambush me. But it looks like they're not here. Unless the Fox Demon got them. School doors creaked. Sound was familiar to the music of a thriller. The high note comes before an intense scene. I ran around the school corner, trying not to catch anyone's attention. The smell of pastry and burnt sugar wafted from the school cafeteria. I mean, we didn't know if the ambush was going to happen. But this is probably one of the only exits out of the school. And they're in like a really rural area, so I think this is probably the only route he could take back home. Even if he wanted to go somewhere else, so might as well have just waited. Oh, I froze when I saw a silhouette on the second floor. It must be Paulina, gliding a bow on violin strings with her head slightly tilted to the side. I wish I could hear the melody she played, but Polina was only a dark outline on the window's yellow sheet. Drag my feet forward. You guys didn't want me to get the cute violin girl. Oh. It did not go. I thought thought it was going. Oh? Who is hiding over there? The net on the football goal in the yard fluttered in the wind. The same wind that hurled small, white whirlwinds through the field. Somewhere nearby, an invisible tractor was humming, scaring away the crowd of cawing birds. The hum of its engine sounded like the howls of hungry beasts that chased me through the snowy desert. Elisa and her scary mask also came to mind. Dude, she opened that thing's mouth. That wasn't a mask. It was not a mask. Not at all. Good to see you back, Drazel. Right now in the light of day, it was really hard to believe she was real. What did she say back then? At the backyard near the hangman? Well, that is a hangman. What did she mean by that? I wonder what it says. I can't read that, but I'm sure when I click on it, it will translate for me. What else can I click on? I can immediately notice there's a dude. Did he just cough? Was that him? So I turned around the corner and walked deeper into the dead end. That's comforting. Well, now he's not looking at me anymore. Leaving cigarette smoke in its waist. Was it an adult? A teacher, maybe? That's a dead end, though. So, alright, what else? A squirrel! Hi, little buddy! A forest squirrel, chomping on sunflower seeds. Someone from the school is probably feeding her. Interesting. Maybe that dude was feeding her. Alright, that was it. Nothing more about the squirrel. Just a squirrel. Let's check this. Oh. A used syringe among the cigarette butts. Oh, somebody just used an insulin shot. No. I'm very certain not. I looked at the wall. There was a hangman drawn under the thin black line of resin. Someone played hangman here. Something was scribbled on both sides of the man. Escape, fear, truth. Is that what's on the side here? Is that what's down here? Not sure. Oh, she's here. Also, thank you guys for contributing to the community challenge. I see it. Took me a while to realize where the sound was coming from. I still don't know where it's coming from. My eyes strolled through the cul-de-sac at the school backyard through the windows and snow. Is she... Are you? One of the snow piles started trembling, like a volcano before it erupts. Hi, give me your heart. Fucking Christ. Good job, good job. Give me a goddamn heart attack. Oh, this is such playful music. In the blink of an eye, the white crust rumbled and the fox jumped at me. She made a gracious bow, enjoying the effect her presence had on me. The sliver of snow shined on her coat. I couldn't even imagine that thinking about girls with tails could be this. I don't know what to compare to. I don't know what to compare what you are. Something infectious? Toxically sweet? Fight back or your heart is in my bag. I mean, maybe you already have it. You don't know that. She giggled so enthusiastically that it forced me to smile.
Да ну тебя!
Oh, come on. That was rude. Yeah, that's definitely a mask. That's definitely not a mask. I quickly rolled a ball of snow and threw it at Lisa. Gotcha. She tried to dodge, but it was too late. I hit to the shoulder.
Ох ты ж! Гадкий мальчишка!
Oh, you insolent boy! How dare you? How dare you throw snow at me?
Да, вот такой я!
Yeah, that's me. Flock slowly backed down, trying to arm herself. Oh, are we gonna have a snowball fight?
Ты хитер, да мы хитрей!
You're sly, but I'm a fox.
Ловок ты, да мы ловчей!
I think outside of the box. Her retribution was swift. A snowball arced its way above the snowy yard, and the ravens flying in the air. Wanted to duck, but slipped and fell to my knees. Oh, was he gonna catch us right to the face? God, that'd be so funny. While I was getting up, a huge chunk of snow in my face. I got him. It burned up from the cold. Ah! God damn. I swore loudly from immense disappointment.
Блять!
Well, using the words I heard in Sector Gaza's song on cassettes. Who? Soviet and Russian rock band that played so-called hillbilly punk. What is that? How did it? By writer and songwriter Yuri... I don't know. The band often paid homage to popular Western rock bands that used a lot of profanity and fairy tale themes in their lyrics. Supposedly died from overdosing on drugs. Supposedly, but maybe they were murdered. If Dad heard this, he would have given me a good whipping. He had a very low tolerance towards obscene words and always communicated in clean Russian.
Да ладно тебе.
Aw, come on.
Не больно же совсем.
We can't hurt that bad. Yeah, guys. We definitely don't need to be on guard here. Look at this trusting face. Look at that grin. Look at that little snoot. Absolutely nothing to fear here. Brushed off my hood as if to show compassion, took me by the elbow and helped me up. I'm surprised she didn't pull me closer and then dump snow down my coat. That's a move I would do. It's like, oh, it's not that bad. Just kidding. With care uncharacteristic for a child, she took off my glasses, blew away the snowflakes that were stuck to them, and handed them back. Oh.
Вот так. 1-1, Тоша.
Oh, now we're even, Tosha. Look at her eyes. I really like her eyes. I love the art style of this game so fucking much. But this is definitely not a mask, and you need to stop thinking of it as one. All the people who were close to me called me that. And I haven't ever seen her face. I didn't know her last name, what class she was from, and if she had a real tail under her coat. Dude, she's not from your school. She's not from school. Bruh. She's clearly not from, like, anything that you could possibly conceive. You literally saw a mask move like a real face earlier. Did you blank that out?
Желаешь отыграться?
Want to get ahead?
Мы хотели поискать Вову, помнишь?
Right, we are looking for the missing boy in the woods. That she may or may not have had a part in disappearing. We're going to look for Volva, remember?
Лучше поторопиться, а то меня родители станут искать.
We'd better hurry before my parents start looking for me. By the way, how is the audio? Can you hear me clearly over their voices? Can you hear them clearly? It's very important that I actually get that right, because I can't hear myself back. The fox let out a lazy yawn.
Родители!
Сесилия.
See, fucking, this is not a mask. Parents.
Как скучно.
Don't be so,
таким занудой.
don't be so boring.
Давай чуть-чуть поиграем. Все равно тебе дома тоскливо.
Let's play for a bit. You're always bored at home anyway. Again, how does she know that? Whoever finds the most bits of Vovo wins.
А ты откуда знаешь?
Yeah, how do you know that? You've been watching me?
Тоже мне тайна.
It's not even a secret.
Со взрослыми да в 4 стенах. Тоска смертная. Всегда.
It's always way too boring being locked up in a house full of adults.
У меня от стены взрослых нервный тик. Вот.
I get all jittery from both houses and parents. See? Her furry fox brow started twitching. This is definitely not something a mask could do. I faked a laugh in reply, unsure whether being able to move parts of her mask like that was genuinely funny or not. Bruh, no, it's not a mask. Yes, I am definitely a human child and not an adult wearing a mask. Now come into the woods with me. This is definitely... She's definitely not wearing a mask. Whether she's an adult or a child is kind of irrelevant. She's not human.
Ну же, Тоша, решайся.
Come on, Tosha, don't be so scared.
Я же вижу, ты хочешь поиграть.
I can see you want to play.
Если победишь...
Oh, and if you win... Hi. You have really pretty eyelashes. It's really nice. The fox girl got dangerously close to me and stood on her tiptoes, almost touching my face with her rough little nose. Am I taller? Am I taller than the fox girl? I was not expecting that. Playful fires danced deep in her eyes. She smelled nice, like berries and saccharine. Is this a smell of independence and true freedom? No, you just listed what it was. I mean, the kind where all you have to do in your life is run wild and eat sweets. Her whisper poured into my ear like scalding hot water.
Если победишь, буду твоим провожатым.
If you win, I'll be your guide. What if I lose? What happens if I lose? That's a very important question.
Поверь, мне есть что тебе показать.
Believe me, I have lots of things to show you.
Найдем твоего Вову.
We'll surely find your vulva, for one. What as if a giant invisible spring bent inside me. My tummy hurt, but the sensation was somehow not exactly unpleasant. It was so weird. I just had a conversation with Paulina, and now Lisa is going to drag me with her?
А если проиграю?
Yeah, this is a good question. And what if I lose?
Душу из тебя выцарапаю, неженка.
I don't know if that's a joke or not. Their eyes seem to say this is not a joke. Claw out your soul, softy. Oh, that's a joke. Maybe.
Давай, скорей.
Oh, she did not deny it. Come on, let's go. She burst out laughing, whipped the hem of her coat and ran towards the road we used to come to school in the morning. Her promise... that sounded almost like a threat. Hypnotized me. Bent down and scooped up some snow. I'll just put that in my pocket for later. You never know when you're gonna need it. I wish I had a device that could tell whether Elisa was joking or being serious. Or is there always a third option with people like her? Oh, we're back. Between her jokes, her laughter, and her hot breath on my ear, I wanted to win. To punish her for the lightness and freedom she possessed that was clearly too much for an average girl. when I, on the other hand, was possessed, or rather intoxicated, by the thirst for adventure, by my curiosity. Just like that time when I ate cherries from Mom's... What is that? Nalivka? What? A sweet alcoholic drink made from fruits and berries, often called berry vodka. Oh, only 20 to 30%. That's not terrible. And lied down with my eyes closed while the bed was spinning underneath me. Oh. I spat and then cleaned my lips. Do you want to play, little sister fox? Well then, let's play. I armed myself with a snowball and chased the fleeing fox girl. Saw a familiar street with the wooden posts that didn't look scary anymore. They were just logs covered in snow. If I were to shout now, the guard dogs would start barking and their owners would peek out of their windows. Elisa's small silhouette was mocking me from far away, so it's useless to try hitting her with a snowball for now. Waste of ammunition. It's not like we are literally surrounded by snow or anything. I better hold on to that. Birches, mutilated by the cold, peeked out to view along the clear road. A giant snow pile towered near one of the trees. This was probably the place where the tractor brought all the snow from the village. A whole family of foxes would fix in such a pile. Can't believe she was hiding in the snow pile. That's cold, girl. Why would you do that? No, I thought. She's the only fox around here. She alone is already too much. Oh my god, a dog! It's the dog! I don't remember your name. I saw him earlier and I was like, yes. Good baby. My second morning acquaintance was running around near the edge of the forest. The stray dog with a mangy tail. She sniffed around and marked the naked berry bushes and ran towards the other one. Nope. Elisa showed up from under the hill. You spooked me.
Жулька! За мной, девочка!
Jolika? I think that's what she just said. Follow me, girl. Go, doggo! Go, doggo! Dog's ears perked up. It barked in agreement and followed her lead. We ran further and farther, exchanging snowballs, laughing and stumbling. The winter forest towered in front of us, reaching for the low clouds. We were at the edge of its shadow, bony and almost corporeal. The fox hid behind a huge pine, clearly trying to get close to me and shove some snow down my collar. See, that was the move I explained earlier. Wicked dog. It was a good plan, but Zoika, who was running circles around her, gave her away. This is probably how Anton gets fucked over. He's definitely gonna get something's bad's gonna happen. This is too wholesome. Broke off a dry branch and decided to act even trickier. Oh, I put my hat on it and peeked it from the side of the pine. I'll make her think that it's my head. Bit my lip to stop myself from laughing, then jumped from the other side and performed a point-blank throw. Gotcha. Lisa probably cracked my plan right away, but still let me win 3-1. I was wounded in the leg and she got shot in the chest and in the stomach, losing imaginary blood in front of my eyes. Pleading for mercy while also choking from laughter. Please, mercy. I'm dying.
Да все, живи!
Okay, I'll let you live.
Спасибо, добрый рыцарь.
Thank you, a valiant knight. She pretended to bow to me, then grabbed 2 handfuls of snow and, like a dying warrior, threw them my way in a last-ditch effort. I knew she was gonna do something like that. Ah! I dodged her attack easily, laughing uncontrollably and being mad at the same time. I finished her with 2 precise shots. Gotcha. He let me live, huh?
Научил бы меня жить, раз умный такой.
Learn me how to do it if you're so smart. What? Think she's trying to say, teach me?
Молчи, ты умерла уже.
Shut up, you're already dead.
Тоже мне помеха.
Huh? When did that stop me?
Давай сыграем в кое-что поинтереснее.
Uh-oh, let's play something more interesting. What? She dashed behind the trees after blowing snow in my direction.
Раз, два, прилети, сова.
1, 2, time to play with you.
3, 4, 5. Время поиграть.
No, 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 I don't want this owl. 3, 4, 5, the owl will arrive. Oh, fucking Christ! Is this gonna be? Am I being timed on how fast I can find something and click on it? Oh God, no! I'm gonna die. Definitely. Save over that. I hesitantly move toward the windfall.
6, да, 6. Дыбом волчья шерсть.
6 on end, the wolf's gray fur will stand. Thought it was a real tail gliding across the bushes. I thought what? This is translated from Russian, so it's not fully perfect, but I'm like, what am I? Close enough. I rushed to the intertwined branches that helped Elisa to hide, as if something was pulling me there. I had to move them, tear them off like spiderweb. Branches sprang back in my face, but it felt like they were caressing my cheeks and not hitting them. I was sweating, but still had a lot of stamina left. I'll make sure to catch you, little fox. Lisa's voice was wandering among the windfall.
7, 8. Бьем копытом озимь.
7, 8, stomp your hooves and wait. I don't know what she's saying.
А я тебя недооценила.
Seems like I underestimated you.
Думала, ты просто мальчик.
I thought you were just a boy. Confident that she was behind the dry pine, I rushed to intercept her. The local acoustics tricked me. Her voice was already echoing from the other side.
А ты зайчик.
Uh-oh. And you're a bunny.
Шустренький,
So nimble.
хорошенький.
So cute. Snowball flew at me from the shadows, whistling near my ear.
Я тебе дам, зайчик.
I'll show you a bunny.
Дай мне зайчика, дай.
Yeah, do that. Show me. This could go well or horrible. I'm also scanning the background just in case there's something I click on. A bright fox fur coat flashed near a rotten stump. I rushed there, jumping over a ravine.
Зайчик, выходи скорей. Мясом накорми зверей.
Bunny, show yourself. Be brave. Give the beasts fresh meat they crave. This furry collar that flashed from every tree was the most important thing in the world for me. My lips started trembling as if I was a cowboy that was chasing his prey. I don't think that's what's happening. One jump and the fox was in my embrace, so smooth and desirable. Gotcha.
Все, ты победил.
Oh, we got her and won? Supposedly. Fine, you win. She leaned against the scratchy bark and started puffing.
Пожалуйста, давай немного отдохнем.
Please, let's have a break.
Ты слишком быстрый. Слишком сильный. Лакомый, слишком.
Oh, you're too fast, too strong, too tasty. Satisfied, I put my hands on my side and waited for the spoils of war from the defeated girl. Oh, fucking Christ, another snowball. But what I got instead was a sly snowball in my smug face. Yeah. God damn it. Done it again. The cunning fox ran away, roaring with laughter, but I wasn't even mad about it. Needed to catch up to Elisa, to tackle her and subdue her. Tear off her mask and see everything. That's her face. We went over this, Anton.
Бедный зайчик прыгает
Poor little bunny jumps around
возле мокрых сосен.
in the wet pine forest.
страшно в лапы волку, серому попасть.
Afraid of getting eaten by the big gray wolf.
Думает о лете, прижимает уши.
Thinking of hot summer, keeping his ears low.
На небо косится, небо не видать.
Sneaking glances at the hidden sky. Sky really did disappear under the trees. I moved using the barking of Zolka as a guide, since she was closely following her owner, and I was getting closer. And the same trail I imagined back at school blinked under my feet. It turned out that running like there's no tomorrow was so easy. Faster, higher, faster. I felt like there was a well of untapped potential inside me and I drew from it. My muscles were buzzing, my lungs felt bigger, and I felt much stronger overall. This is just adrenaline. Even my vision became sharper. I saw every icy branch, every dent in the bark. Something colorful was lying near the bushes. A piece of clothing. Another colorful spot to the right. It'd be kind of nice if that would be like the first thing that they introduce in color in this game. Like they would just like, they didn't do it with the blood, which was a perfect opportunity to do it. So maybe they won't do it, but it would be nice if they did. Oh? Oh my. Lisa was losing her clothes on the run, like shedding her skin. I also used my teeth to take off my mittens, excited by all that. No. You keep those on. You don't wanna start freezing. I'll get naked and feel all the wind to the last drop. You will literally freeze to death if you do that. Do not do that to you. Faster. I reached out to take off my hat, to throw away everything that stops me from running wild in this endless forest. Oh, the backpack slowed me down, so I threw it in the snow along with all the pens that were inside, with all the notebooks, all of my drawings on the sidelines, and a dinosaur for Olya. Olya. Suddenly a clear picture appeared in my mind. My sister, standing still near a window, basking in the dusking sun. Her small, childish palms are pressed to the glass, leaving marks when they warmed it up. She could warm up the whole world like that. She's looking at the taiga and saying my name.
Tosha!
Tosha! I stopped, took a deep breath and realized how rash and stupid I was, trying to undress in the middle of the forest while chasing a fox. I turned to get my backpack as if it was a part of my being I dropped. I remembered again how my sister didn't like to be left home alone, how she asked me to come home faster. What kind of brother am I? Running in the forest that I used to scare my sister with. I'm having fun while she's not even allowed over the doorstep. Sit in your cage, Olya, and watch the same cartoon over and over.
Tosha!
Да, Оленька.
Yes, Olya?
Тоша, а куда?
Tosha, where are you?
Куда так скачешь, чмошник?
Where are you hopping to, fucker? Oh my god, it's the dude! Ugh, from the darkness behind the pines, just like cavemen from their cave, appeared smirking Simon with a bunch of his cronies. I'm just never going to say your name right. I fucking knew that they were gonna be here eventually.
Ну, здорово, Антошка.
Yo, Antoshka. Yo, if I need to beat up all of you, I'll beat up all of you.
Не вышло сдрыснуть, да?
Thought you could slip away, huh?
Очкарик в жопе шарик на.
Check out this four-eyed freak, huh? You have nothing to say because you are missing your two front teeth. Your two front adult teeth, sir. That's gonna be with you forever. And that's so much worse than wearing glasses. See, look at that. You already look so stupid. Imagine living the rest of your life looking like that. It's really gonna hurt your chances with anybody. They surrounded me like a carnivorous pride, making me step back. The smell of sweat and tobacco attacked my nostrils. The inside of my mouth felt salty, as if I'd licked a battery.
Алиса!
Anissa. The name of my companion turned into a stifled cough. Pines were swaying back and forth like solemn guardians. I was frantically looking everywhere. I dreamt of finding that fox among the trees, expecting her to come to my rescue. But only the wind replied to my pleas. The music goes straight to the jugular. Exactly.
Где Алиса?
Where is Alisa?
Что вы с ней сделали?
What did you do to her? Shuddered after hearing my own voice. It sounded unnatural, rough, and scary.
Какая еще Алиса?
Who the fuck's Alisa?
У тебя чё, кукуха поехала?
Did you hit your head?
Не ссы, ща вмиг вылечим.
Whatever, we'll fix you right up. Ugh, he fatso spit through the gap in his teeth and pushed me so hard I hit my back against a tree. Take a tree branch and start swinging, dude.
Ну как, полегчало?
So, feeling better now? It can't be. Did Lisa really lure me into this trap? To these bastards? No, I can't believe this.
Глядите-ка, пацаны, а здесь он не такой борзый, как в школе.
Look at here, guys. He's not so bright here compared to the school.
Ага, вылитый терпиловна.
A total wimp, huh? That's the voice I'm gonna give you now.
Сука приезжая, не на того руку поднял.
You fucked with the wrong guy, transfer student. Simon was moving an arm towards me, readying his fist. Oh? In that moment, the other delinquent in his track pants made a loud whistle, and the hulking boy lowered his hand. It was unexpected. Seems like Papurin wasn't the leader of this gang. I mean, clearly not. This guy has no idea how to do leadership things. This guy only has a single brain cell. In reality, they were all listening to the boy who was looking like a small carnivore with very strong and sharp teeth. Probably decided to have some fun at my expense first.
Слышь, Гондон Батькович,
Hey, faggot junior.
это что ли твоя Алиса?
Is this your Lisa? Only then I noticed Zolka behind the trees, trembling from the cold. Snow plastered all over its fur. The delinquent squatted in front of the dog and beckoned it with its hand.
Ой ты, батюшки.
Oh my.
Алиса, ко мне, сучка блохастая.
Rude. Alisa, come here, you flea-ridden bitch. Those little nasty lass. As if they're much better. They are just as disgusting, and they have no excuse for it. The dog's ears perked up and she started carefully moving closer.
Иди сюда. Иди,
Не?
иди, дам кое-чего.
Come here, I've got something for you. Oh my god, sir. I will literally break every bone in your leg. I'll make it so you never walk again. The whole gang burst out laughing and my heart got encrusted in ice. Even the birds that were perched on the tree let out frightened caws. At the edge of my vision, I saw something flash in the illusory twilight of the sleeping forest. Or were that just bushes moving their icy branches in the wind? Some of these sentences are a little weird.
Она ж больше срать не сможет.
Romka, I won't be able to shit after this.
Давай теперь я.
Let me kick the fucking thing one more time.
Второй раз ебану, минус на минус даст плюс.
2 negatives will make a positive. But the stray was already nowhere to be seen.
Чего ты, баран?
What, are you an idiot?
Втолкуй его на очкарику, где его место.
Go and show Four Eyes his place.
Только так, чтобы он понял.
In a way, he'll understand. See, this is why I never really got bullied, because I was absolutely ready and willing to cause incredible pain to people.
Ага, за ним кофякна.
Yeah, he fucking owes you. That's the voice you have now. With your stupid face. Your incredibly stupid face.
Этот очкарик тебе при всем классе всек.
This one blacked you in front of the whole class.
Да без Б.
Dude, come at me. give me an option to fucking smack the shit out of him. Do it. Do it. Someone brought a sizable singlet ring with some geometric shape carved it up to my face. Carved in it up to my face.
Ща,
Jesus Christ.
парашник, я тебе этой печаткой так заряжу. Клеймо на всю жизнь останется.
In a moment, I'll hit your faggot face so hard I'll leave a mark for the rest of your life. I mean, it's better than living my life looking like you. What an awful life that would be, right? Where did all my inner strength and bravery go?
Стой!
Stop it! A wheezy whisper left my lips and a head tilted forward. Hitting Simon's fist, red sparks flew from my eyes. Oh, shit.
Бяша! Подсоби!
Oh. Biasha, give me a hand. Which one is Biasha? Simon give me a rough push towards the bastard with the slanting eyes as he tripped me. Is it this dude? Is that really his defining feature? Are you really not gonna say the fucking stupid child missing teeth? Is that really how they're gonna... I fell on the sharp crust of ice and the fatso stepped on my hand, preventing me from getting up. A painful groan escaped my throat.
Слыхали, как заныл?
Oh, poor Anton. Anton does not know how to stand up to people. He is so inconsistent. Did you hear him whimper?
А ты случаем не педик?
Is he actually a faggot or something? Started to lose breath from anger and resentment. Channel that into pain towards them. Pain was growing. My ear was hot and pulsating pain was shooting through it like it was cut off and a ball of needle was sewn in its place.
Чё молчишь, Антошка?
Why so silent, Antoshka?
Отвечай, ты педик?
Come on, tell us. Are you a faggot? This moment I felt pure, unbridled rage. The amalgamation of my anger. Oh? I wish I had a soundboard so I could push a button and Doomslayer music starts playing. Like the Sprouts ink, it rose from the depths of my mind, filling all my thoughts.
Твари!
Morons!
Знаете,
Did
что
you know
мой
that
отец...
my dad, owns Nintendo? Yeah.
Тот-то педик!
My dad is also a fag. Simon burst out laughing. This became the very last straw. Fear and anger were grappling inside me like mad dogs.
Он айкидо занимался, поняли?
He owes Aikido, got it?
Он еще воевал!
And he's a vet. Okay, my dad will fuck you up. But I'll fuck you up first.
Таких, как вы, с закрытыми глазами убивает!
He'll kill the likes of you with his eyes closed.
Я только слово скажу, он...
One word from me and he'll... Romka lifted up his arms, stomping my torrent of lies and made a couple steps forward. Sure, this is not way to go. Sure, your dad could do something to them later, but that doesn't save you now, which is the important part. Simon slowly backed off, giving me an opportunity to stand up. Come on, start hitting! Did he believe me? Or was he confused by my face, twisted with rage?
Воевал, говоришь?
A vet, you say?
Мой батя тоже воевал.
My dad also fought in the war.
В Афгане.
In Afghan.
А твой?
And yours?
И мой.
Mine too.
Да, и в каких войсках, интересно?
Oh, really? What force did he serve in? I stumbled. Fear chomped at my rage's throat and made it bleed.
Да он фуфло гонит, Ромка.
It's full of shit, Romka.
Бля, будуна.
Sure as fuck, eh?
Думал, меня так просто развести?
Do you think I'm so easy to trick?
Я тебя, сучонка, насквозь вижу.
This one is actually the one to fear, not the others. I can see through all your lies, little bitch. There's a nasty smile on his face now. This didn't bode well for me. But it's fine. As long as his dad didn't teach him any tricks, we could take him. We could take him. If only it would give me the option to start fighting.
Ты сам себе приговор подписал.
Well, you've asked for this.
В школе тебя училка спасла, ну а теперь все.
A teacher saved you at school, but here... You're fucked.
Во-во!
That's right.
Давай, Антошка, молись, чтобы твой труп по весне нашли б.
Pray that they find your dead body come spring, eh?
Сидел бы ниже травы, был бы целочкой.
If only you'd stayed silent. Wouldn't have lost a hair.
Жирного стукнул одно дело.
Hitting Fatso is one thing.
Но про Афган пиздеть, где мой батя под пулями. Долг интернациональный. В Даште Марго, блядь.
But fucking around with stuff like Afghan, where my dad spent time under fire, on international duty in fucking Dash del Marco? What the fuck is that? What is that? Desert region in the southern province of Helmand and Nimruz in Afghan. Okay. The Plain of Death. Oh! Okay. During the conflict in Afghan, Soviet army destroyed countless drug caravans headed to Iran there. Okay, interesting.
Сёма, ушатай-ка его.
Give him a good pounding, Selma. That's probably the only time you'll ever hear someone say that to you. The delinquents closed in on me again, and I ended up in front of Simon. Blood was pumping in my temples. Come on, actually fight back, Anton. Where's your fight or flight has to have kicked in at some point, and it hasn't done anything. You have neither fought nor you haven't fight. Yeah, oh my god, Mike. You haven't fought and you haven't tried to run. You haven't done shit. I'm just so fucking stunned that you're just gonna stand here and take this. You haven't even tried to leave. What are you doing? Precious was swaying back and forth as if whispering something, giving me hope. Gritted my teeth, fighting the thought that I looked silly, and I took a boxing stance I often saw in the movies.
Хера ты, Майк Тайсон!
What are you, fucking Mike Tyson? This is my first ever fight. I'll remember it for the rest of my life. But don't kick the bucket, of course. Come on. Take him on. At the edge of my vision, I noticed the darkness wreath again, as if someone was walking back and forth there. Since Roma's claws grabbed my backpack.
Манатки, Антошка.
Give me your shit, Antoshka.
Махаться мешает.
It'll get in the way. I was about to refuse, unwilling to cooperate with the bastard. Then he fisted a butterfly knife out of his pocket with one smooth motion, spun it as if showing it off, and put the blades in my neck. Oh, this is why you need to have a knife at all time.
Слышь, Фрей, расслабься, а то больно будет.
Hey, easy, buddy. I can make it painful. Dude, this one is actually the one to fear. He actually has a weapon. The other guy is just big. Then a cloud of steam instead of words. My pearl little as my backpack ended up in his hands, calm and relaxed. An insidious smile on his face, he looked into my backpack.
Ты от нас что-то скрываешь, да?
You hiding something from us?
У меня в школе какая-то крыса сменку подрезала.
Some rat stole my school shoes.
Ща поглядим, может это был...
Let me see if it was.
Опачки!
And what's this? Romka gave me a dubious smile. Oh, I have bunny scissors. I have a lot of stuff in here. I
Так, а что это у нас здесь?
have a lot of random crap in my backpack. What am I carrying? So what do we have here? My text and notebooks fell in the snow. I held my backpack in one hand and something weird in the other. It looked like... a mask? When did that get there? Omar lifted it high as if showing it to someone else. Someone in the treetops. In the twilight among the trees. An old bunny mask. Long, worn-out ears, barely visible nose and whiskers, mangy fur on the sides. Where did it come from? Who put it there? I think you should probably definitely not put on the mask, but what if I get one of them to put on the mask? Seaman laughed.
Новый год уже прошел, мудила.
It's way past New Year's, moron.
Или ты реально поехавший?
Or are you really a loony? Is this an acceptable thing to wear on New Year's?
Это не мое!
It's not mine. It was just in my backpack, I swear. This is just... That's not a very good argument, is it?
Да как не твое, В твоем портфеле лежала она.
How come it's not? It was in your backpack. Ramka was watching this scene unfold with an evil smile on his face. Put on the mask. See what happens.
А знаешь что?
You know what?
Надевай.
Put it on.
Зачем?
Why?
Надевай, говорю.
Because I'm telling you to.
Попрыгаешь перед нами, зайчик.
You'll hop like a bunny for us. I'd rather get stabbed.
Давай, давай!
Yeah, come on.
Или без штанов домой пойдешь на.
Or we'll leave you pantless, eh? Man, y'all are trying to get in my pants, but you're calling me the fag? That's not cool. Do they know? Do they not realize that what they just did? They literally were just making fun of me for potentially being gay. And then they're just trying to get in my pants like 2 seconds later? How does this not... How do they not realize you can't just do that? What if someone from our class will pass by?
Не надену.
I won't.
Сёма, надень-ка на него.
Who's gonna pass by in the fucking forest, huh? Simone, put it on him. I'm gonna call you Simone now. Oh, that's such a stupid laugh. Biasha rushed to his friend's side and took the worn-out mask from him with a buffoonish bow. Then he passed it to Simone, who was already rubbing his hands in anticipation. I looked around the pine woods, as if waiting for help, as if the shadows that wreathed around us would take pity on me and take my side. Branches looked like arms, twisted at unusual angles. Blackened bark was their charred skin, and the darkness was the smoke they produced. I can't run. Won't get away. They'll catch me. And then...
Только учти, Сёма.
Let me warn you, Smolya.
Если он скакать не станет, ты сам за него поскачешь.
If he won't hop, you'll take his place. Got it?
Этот чмошник и не станет?
This piece of shit won't?
Да погляди на него, он же дурик конченый.
Just look at him. He's a total loony.
Этот дурик тебе уже раз в жбан зарядил.
This loony already smacked you in the face. Yeah. It was a big target. Quite difficult to miss.
Ромка прав.
Momka's right.
Давай, толстый. Восстанавливай авторитетно.
Come on, Fatso, assert your fucking dominance. There is no dominance in this man at all. You just think that there is. There is not.
Или сам у нас запрыгаешь так, что тетяндра отцепится.
I will make you hop so hard your pig tits will fall off. These are the people you've chosen to align yourself with. Look at how quickly they have turned on you. Bet you don't feel so great, do you now? He must indeed be scared of Ramka. Well, the dude had a knife, and as far as I'm aware, he's the only one around that does. Or he's certainly probably the only one here that has one. Anyway.
Влад.
Russian South Park hits kind of different.
Это чтобы маска хорошо налезла.
It'll fit better this way. Disgusting. He hurled a huge ball of spit on the inside of the mask. And he put it close to mine. Oh, man. Spit looked like a squash spider. Well, yeah, we've already established this man has never seen a toothbrush in his life. His teeth are rotted, like actually rotted. Straight up has never heard of a toothbrush. They are a myth. Romka's face twisted. He spasmed like a beast. He wanted to tell Simone something, but then suddenly stopped. Simone was still close by with a disgusting smirk on his face and a terrible smell coming from his mouth. As opposed to the terrible smell coming from his everything else.
Надевай, бара!
Put it on. Fast.
А ты урою!
Or you're dead. Well, I'm dead either way once I catch whatever disease was in your mouth. The mask almost looks like it was more disgusting now, yet despite everything. Felt like a chance for salvation. It could become my second skin. If only I was to put it on. If only my face was to touch its bumpy surface. I'm sure the fur will glitter, the ears will tremble like they're alive. And he just needed to put it on. And Simon and his friends will be gone. Forever. Oh. Chat. What should we do? I'm going to save, though. So we can come back to this moment. Tell him to fuck off! For some reason, Romka's disappointed with Simone made me feel brave. Something was wrong with their crew. Some old disagreement. I should cut this wound open. I needed to get into their heads. Right into their skull. Their warm brains. Except there's not much in there.
Знаешь что, Семён?
You know what, Simon? My own smooth and determined... My own voice, smooth and determined, was a huge surprise. I stepped forward and calmly proclaimed,
Иди нахуй.
"Oh, fuck off." Felt like the whole world was paused for a second and then unpaused right away. Huh! Surprised. Simone's pupils widened. The mask fell out of his meaty hands. It took a while to process my words, looking stunned as if he was trying to solve a difficult math problem. But the answer he got made him mad, judging by the bulging veins on his forehead. Huh, what do you mean, no? He never imagined those words. In fact, I don't think he ever imagined any words. I don't think he knows how to do them. He was just observed the scene silently, waiting for the inevitable payback. You...
Петров!
You're dead! Yeah, you're not the one with the knife. I'm not afraid of you. His voice tore off icy crust from the nearby branches. It rained down with a melodic laugh. And then I heard whispers from the tree tops, from holes in the ground, from animal layers. As if Elisa was in one of the snow piles, like a prompter in his booth, trying to get through to me. With no sign of fear, rather than with a twinge of playful rage, that's how this low hum sounded to me. I stared into the clearing between the trees. Oh! A fox! An orange spot flashed there. A fox! An absolutely regular fox stepped out of the bushes. Supposedly. Oh! I blinked in bewilderment. It's looking right at me. The animal fell on its tummy and was staring back at me with burning eyes. Its furry tail was sweeping snow left and right, raising the white powder.
На меня смотри, падла!
Look at me, bitch! I don't want to. My eyes feel like they're melting just looking at your presence. I was still looking past him, at the fox that was smiling at me. She grinned with all her teeth while digging a hole in the snow pile, moving her paws as if dancing. Ooh! Whoa. Her sharp face was covered in snow. Her whiskers were trembling. The fox put her face to the ground. Shining platters of her eyes filled with liquid silver. I returned my gaze to Simon's twisted face. Disgusting. Use your words. I know you only just learned how to speak properly yesterday, so it's okay if you mess up a bit. Hi, Eric. Welcome on in. The fox backpedaled and disappeared into the darkness. And the forest breathed at me, whispering, "Tell the pig to shut up." Slapped my own cheek to chase away the unfamiliar voice, but the message still lingered in my subconscious. This hint was my chance. Oh wow, he really is snorting like a pig. Huh. I can see why they called you that. I stared intensely at Simone's nose. He was almost oinking from anger. I directed my words at him.
Заткнись, свинья.
Shut up, pig! Simone looks paralyzed. As if the medium, Alan Chumak, hypnotized him, stripping him of his will. Felt the aftertaste of Lisa's gum in my mouth. What? Who? Soviet Russian TV personality represented himself as a healer and medium. Ah! Oh, okay. Oh. I see. Died from an unknown cause. He probably he charged too many things with his life energy, then he didn't have any life energy left in him, so that's how he died. Makes sense. Berries. Felt like I pulled a card from some greasy tech and it turned out to be a trump. My brain was at its limit. Polita's words about Simone getting worse since he moved here flashed in front of my eyes, like subtitles in a movie. All the pieces fell together. My joker went flying into his pimply face. I was speaking slow on purpose, dragging out every syllable.
Есть у меня подозрение. Ты не просто так перевелся в новую школу.
I suspect that you had a reason to transfer to another school.
Сбежал, да? Как крыса сбежал.
You fled, right? Fled like a rat.
Потому что сверстники бывают жестокими с теми, кто не такой, как они.
Because kids can be cruel with those who are different.
С теми, кто толще их, например. Слабее.
Who's fatter or weaker than them.
И ты решил издеваться над другими, как издевались над тобой.
So you decided to bully others, just like they bullied you. So Simon's Adam apple twitch, like it was a pump-action rifle getting reloaded.
Ты отыгрываешься за старые обиды.
You're trying to get payback for old wounds.
Хочешь казаться тем, кем не являешься.
You want to pretend that you're different now.
Но знаешь, ничего не меняется по щелчку пальца.
But you know what? Nothing changes at the snap of a finger.
Знаешь, кем ты был?
Should I tell you who you were? The forest held its breath, listening in fascination.
Знаешь, кто ты есть?
Should I tell you who you still are? No.
Пацаны,
Guys, you gonna just let him do that to me?
Всё как...
Biasha was about to come to his friend's aid, but Romka stopped him, whipping out his controlling look. Yeah, that's a look if I've ever seen a look. Biasha turned around and put his hands in his pocket.
Продолжай, Тоха.
Go on, Toha. Romka's words ricocheted from the rough trunks.
Знаешь, кем ты будешь всегда?
Should I tell you who you will always be? Simone looked around helplessly.
Второе имя, настоящее имя, которое дали тебе одноклассники.
Your second name, the true name that your classmates gave you.
откуда ты?
Why do you? Oh, good. Biasha looked at Simone like he was their prey now. What fucking weird background noise was that? I even thought I saw them lick their parched lips. The wind was so full of anticipation, dragging my scattered textbooks across the road.
Свинья!
A pig! My thunderous scream echoed through the forest. Trees and ravines enjoyed it. The echoes repeated it over and over, doubling, even tripling it. Honka grinned with all his teeth. Simon's hand fell to his side. He was on the brink of crying. I used this to my advantage. I don't feel bad. You were coming at me, alright? So if I just happen to be better, then that's on you, not me. Oh my god, I was expecting a cutscene. I threw the strongest punch I could muster. Yo! He fucking went down. Achievement unlocked, no gain. Oh boy. It was much stronger than the one in school. I rammed my fist into his scarred face, and it produced a cracking sound. Did I break his nose? Did his pimply cheeks dance like jelly under my fist? Simone let out a sigh and plopped on the icy road. He was touching the place where I hit him, still oblivious to what just happened and how it come to this. Hell yeah. Look at that. Look at that smile. After looking at him for a while, I realized I was smiling. Fatso returned to his senses and threw himself at me, his face twisted with anger. But I dodged his charge quite easily after the great practice I had with Elisa. Oh, he fell in road shit. Disgusting. He fell into the snow and landed right on a pile of dog feces. This made him squeal in agony. Deserved. You could have had a fresh start. You could have been kind. Could have tried to be different, but instead, you just tried to hurt others, and that doesn't help.
Ай, красава, Тоха!
Not a bow, Toha.
Думал, ты сосунок, а он как жердяй уделал.
I thought you were a wimp, but you've given the Fatso a good whooping. Simone started sobbing after he realized the direness of his situation.
Сука!
Fuck.
Что я бабушке теперь скажу?
What will I say to Grandma? I fell in dog shit, Grandma.
Она меня убьет, когда увидит.
She'll kill me when she sees this.
Чего ты там скулишь?
What are you whining about?
Тебя с параши не слышно.
Get your head out of your ass. You are not helping, Biasha. You are helping nobody. Simone's futile attempts at cleaning his coat caused a fit of giddiness from Biasha. I also smiled, angrily twisted my lips.
Мастёвина!
Lucky fucker, eh?
А ну вставай, скачи, как зайчик.
Right, get up and hop like a bunny.
Только желательно подальше, а то от тебя уже дерьмом несет.
Just stay away from us. You stink of shit.
Фу!
Ugh. Is that supposed to be an oink? What the fuck was that?
Идите вы все нахер!
Fuck you guys. His eyes, red from tears, stopped on me. I didn't even have time to erase the smile from my face when Simone lunged at me like a hawk and clawed at my face with his twisted fingers with gnawed fingernails. I threw a kick to the layer of fat under the coat. In that same moment, the world became fuzzy. The black trees and the faces of my classmates all blurred.
А чё на это скажешь, сука?
How you like that, bitch? Threw up a hand, holding my glasses victoriously. But his triumph was short-lived. Two blurry silhouettes rushed forward. Simone's former friends. Well, I've heard the familiar sound of someone being slapped around.
Не по-пацански поступаешь, гнида.
This is against the rules, asswipe.
А ну гони линзы назад!
Give back the oculars now. Oculars? Glasses.
Дерись по понятиям, на!
Yeah, fight like a fucking man, eh?
Так, на.
These are some interesting sounds if we didn't have a visual as to what was happening. Judging from Simone sighing and grumbling, he didn't agree to his friend's terms.
Вы чё творите?
What the fuck?
Ой, бля! На лоха позорного меня променяли! Ой, 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 ой!
Betray me for this piece of shit. Ow.
Да пошли вы в жопу! Тоже мне друзья!
Fuck you. Are we even friends anymore? You never were. Why did you oink? A huge figure tumbling in the snow barely managed to break out from the rain of punches and ran for the hills, dissolving into the twilight.
Завтра в школе тебя выцепим, хрюндель!
Yep, they did not agree with this fight. We'll get you at school tomorrow, Porky.
Точно,
It's a very
точно!
flimsy alliance. That's alright.
За базар ответишь на!
Biasha, have your own fucking opinion for once, and not egg on whatever the hell he says.
Горло тебе перережу, слышишь?
Alright, that may be a bit too far. I'll cut your throat, you hear me? Okay, Biasha started throwing pieces of ice at the fleeing Simon, then switched to hurling mockery.
Свинья!
Porky! The snow rustled. Two boys, clearly out of breath, approached me. I was finally able to make out their faces clearly.
Мои очки.
My glasses.
Блять.
Romka cursed under his breath.
Гондон этот стащил.
The fucker got him.
Зато мы ему всыпали одну сына!
At least he whooped his ass real good, eh?
Завтра вот с таким фуфелом припрется, отвечаю!
He'll come to school with a shiner this big. Do you have any idea how much of a pain in the ass it must be to replace glasses in the middle of fucking nowhere? Biasha let out a throaty laugh. Hyenas in the Lion King would envy a laugh like that. Oh, yeah, you know what? He does kind of sound like that.
Ну и дела.
Oh boy. That tree on the right there looks real sus. This tree looks sus. This tree is a bit sus too.
Тоха, ты без очков хоть что-то видишь?
I have no idea what's happening. Perfect. We were getting approached by a group of bullies, and we managed to find a weakness on the inside, and we turned them against each other. So I turned one of the bullies against the two here. Or rather, they were so easy to manipulate into attacking him because it was such a flimsy alliance to begin with. And I came out of it unscathed, except they stole my glasses. Can you see without your glasses, Toa?
Немного.
A little bit. A hand holding a red rectangle protruded from the mist. Romka was offering me a cigarette.
Угощайся.
My treat. I would really rather have my glasses. I squinted, trying to make out the brand, even though I didn't know anything about cigarettes. Haven't tried smoking yet, and I didn't really want to start. I was wondering if they'll keep hanging out with me if I won't adopt all of their habits. After a moment of hesitation, I shook my head.
Спортсмен, что ли? Ха.
Into sports, huh? Ha! I feel like no one's going to be eaten by the fox demon today. I don't think so either. I think the fox demon helped me here.
А ты в глаза долбишься?
Are you blind to something?
Не видел, как он Семёна четко вмазал?
Did you see how he smashed Simone?
Да базара ноль, Mortal Kombat-на!
That's me. I'm the real deal. Mortal fucking Kombat.
Тоха у нас Рокки Бальбоа!
Toa here's Rocky Balboa.
Тогда уж Иван Драго.
Me here like Ivan Drago. I don't know who these people are. I know who Rocky is. I don't know who this guy is.
Курим одну на двоих, гони Жигу.
We'll split this one. Give me a light. Romka pulled out a cigarette with his lips, and Biasha scrambled to find a lighter inside his pocket.
Тоха, что я сказать хотел?
So, Toha, back to what I was saying.
Не держи зла, брат.
Don't be mad, bro. It was just a prank.
Мы тебя на вшивость проверяли. А то очки эти, еще и маска.
We were just testing you. I mean, your glasses and this mask. I really don't genuinely know. See, I never watched any of the Rocky movies, so I would never have gotten that reference. I'm glad that you did, though. But for real, though, that mask isn't mine. It's kind of cool, though. Biasha lit a giant... Bilsi? Cigarette. I don't know what brand that is. Rumka smacked his lips, taking a long puff of his cigarette.
Меня, кстати, Ромка зовут.
I'm Rumka, by the way. As if, I wasn't aware of your name. He squeezed my hand so hard that my fingers hurt. No, I'm just gonna choose to pronounce everything wrong, but thank you, Urabi. Moving on, I'll just skip it, it's fine. His palm was full of dry, torn blisters implied that he wasn't wearing a tracksuit for nothing.
Это вот Бяша.
And this is Biasha. Hi, Mass. Welcome on in. You missed the fist fight. It was quite interesting.
Ты не очкуй. Со свиньей мы лично пообщаемся.
Don't worry, we'll have a talk with Porky. He let out a cloud of smoke in my face, which instantly made me cough.
Ага.
Yeah, and hopefully I get those glasses back.
Пойду пока сумку соберу, а то темнеет.
I'll go gather my stuff. It's getting dark. About to pick up my now empty backpack and look for the contents, hoping that my new buddies will disappear when I turn around. But they just stood there, passing a cigarette back and forth. They didn't even help me. It's now technically tomorrow morning, so I'm going to bed. Good night, Urabi! Thank you for coming and staying with as long as you did. God, this game is so fascinating. I love this. Two small silhouettes with a small light wandering between them, with the pine trunks as their backdrop. They were waiting for me to finish picking up my textbooks while whispering something to each other. Rumka was the one talking most of the time, though Biasha was just constantly sniffing with his running nose and mumbling in agreement. At the moment, I saw the old battered bunny mask from Papier Mache. Oh, Paper Mache. Is that what that was? No, the scythe is the bit badges. Isn't it cute? I love it. I love my little scythe badge. If I'm not mistaken, I think you have earned up to the rainbow scythe. At that moment, I saw the old battered bunny mask from Paper Mache among the snow-covered tote books. Its empty eye sockets could be filled with anything. With any eyes but this mask. Looked like it only wanted mine. Where did it come from? And why was it in my backpack? I picked it up with the utmost care, as if it could bite off my finger at any moment. No, it changed. It changed. Give it a couple seconds. It does take some time to change on your end. There it goes. It's just a carnival mask with a frozen spit on the inside that we now have to wash off. Still, something felt wrong about it. Something was wreathing inside it, underneath the layers of old newspaper. Hear 1,000 of tiny bodies rustle in the trembling fur. Something was trying to chew its way out. Oh! Maggots! Oh no! I was with maggots on my face. Disgusting.
Готов, Тоха?
No maggots. You ready, Toya? I don't want this mask anymore. I don't want a mask anymore. I'm good. Rumka's voice pulled me out of my nightmarish delusion, and I threw the mask away in horror. Somewhere I won't be able to see it anymore. My hands were twisted from disgust, but I stood up, trying not to show it. Whether those maggots were real or just one of my delusions, I didn't care. All of it was too much for a single day. Wanted to get home as soon as possible.
Ладно, пацаны, мне пора уже.
Alright, guys, I need to go. Have a good night, Drazzle. Thank you for coming by. I mean, I guess I could have a side emote, but I thought the badge was interesting. Isn't that cute? I think it was more fitting. Maybe I will put that as an emote as well. We'll see. We'll see. It does look really good. I like it.
До свидания.
See ya. I held out my hand towards the two silhouettes to say goodbye. A couple of dark, thin lines trembled in front of me. They stood without moving, as if studying me.
С кедрами закорешиться решил.
Decided to buddy up with a cedar, huh? Oh?
Мы здесь, вообще-то.
We're over here. Realized that Romka's voice was coming from behind me. I turned around, embarrassed. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know. You said that I don't have a scythe mode, and I'm like, oh my god, why don't I? And I wanted a custom one, but then I looked and I found, like, a set of those, and I'm like, this is pretty good. Works for me. And now I have it.
Деревья хреновые, кенты.
Trees make for shit buddies. Oh, I could see him almost.
Ты не ссы. Мы тебя до дома доведем, а то ты как слепой котенок.
Relax. We'll escort you home. You're as blind as a newborn kitten.
Так здесь живем и сгниешь.
Without us, you'd end up dead around here. A cigarette butt hit against a stump with a flurry of sparks and started sizzling in the snow near my feet. The boys let out a strained laugh and took me by the arms. When we were leaving the clearing, I turned around in hopes to see Elisa. Or at least some orange dot. What if... I only saw a rumbling tractor that was creeping out from the corner. Oh, no. I never questioned why I was broke, Mass. I just keep saying that I am. Hello. A silhouette appeared on the side of the road, out of the fog. We made space to let that person through. Because of my blurry vision, in the twilight semi-dark, it felt like it was a ghost floating towards us. Oh my. When the silhouette got closer, I was able to make out the features of an adult man. I recognized his dumpy outline. He was smoking near the school in the morning. Oh, I got bonked. The man gifted us with a busy stare at his cold eyes and moved forward, disappearing into the darkness. I need to fucking fix my sound alerts and make them louder.
Нет горба, зато зайчья губа.
What a huge hair lip. You have no right to talk, Mr. Missing his 2 permanent front teeth. I was afraid that the unknown man will hear this offensive rhyme, but he was already too far away. We continued our journey. I didn't know I was able to click stuff in the background. Have I always been able to click stuff? We were going alongside a still fire road in silence. Silence felt oppressing, coupled with lack of vision, so I spoke.
А почему тебя Бяша зовут?
Why do they call you Biasha? The Bury-Up kid just smirked in reply.
Потому что я волк в овечьей скурине.
Because I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing, eh? No, you are not.
Брешешь.
Bullshit.
Пургу гнать, это он умеет.
Fucking around is what he does best. What a mood.
А звать его так, потому что блеет, как овца.
You bleed like a sheep.
Все после того, как из черного гаража живым выбрался.
It started after he returned alive from the Black Garage. What does that mean? Oh. Well, he didn't like that. Asha's face contorted at those words. I could see it even through the veil of blindness. He swayed. He started mumbling something unintelligible.
Видишь?
See?
С ним так всегда, как об этой херне заговоришь.
Happens every time someone brings it up. Clearly you went through some trauma. Did someone do something to you there?
Ты сейчас о чем?
What are you talking about?
Ты серьезно про эту страшилку не знаешь?
Did you really not hear that horror story?
На черной
Oh,
улице.
this is... Oh, great. Huh. One pitch black street.
В черной подворотне
In pitch black alleyway.
стоит черный-причерный гараж.
There's a pitch black garage.
И он знает о тебе все.
It knows everything about you.
Где ты живешь, что любишь, с кем дружишь.
Where you live. What you like. Who are your friends.
Наверняка слышал о пропавших детях.
I'm sure you've heard about the missing kids.
И это тут не первый год происходит.
This has been going on for a while here.
Все местные знают, кто здесь замешан.
The local folk know who's behind all of that.
Даже взрослые.
Even the adults.
Вообще, везет тебе? Ты вон в лесу, считай, живешь.
You got lucky. You live right on the edge of the forest.
Он к тебе так просто не сунется.
This thing won't come there without a good reason. What thing?
Тупо сечет, что среди деревьев будет выделяться.
It knows that it'll look too foreign among the trees.
А у нас эта хрень может где угодно поджидать. Иногда в конце переулка или возле дома.
Well, in our area, this piece of crap can hide anywhere. Be it at the end of an alleyway or near your house.
А еще
Also,
идешь такой себе ночью, и тут раз!
we'll just be going somewhere at night and BAM!
Он стоит, где совсем недавно пусто было.
You'll see it in some place that was empty just a while ago.
Дверь открыта, внутри мрак.
Its door open. Pitch dark inside.
И тут как?
And then... Ah, you know what? You're right. You do sound like a sheep. Biasha pulled his cape over his head and started howling on a high, trembling note, trying to silence Romka.
Ладно, проехали.
Fine, forget it. Trying to process Romka's story, but I couldn't figure out what to think of it. During the short time I've been in this snow-laden village, I realized one thing. A lot of people here had some sort of experience with something they couldn't explain. I looked at Biasha, who was pitter-pattering to the side. You are having a rough time, Biasha.
Тоха, а вот скажи, нахрена вы-то сюда переехали?
Tell me, Toha, why the hell did you move here? I heaved a deep sigh while looking at my feet. Somewhere down below, the tips of my boots scooped up the fog. I spoke words that I recited countless times.
У отца тут новая работа.
Dad has a new job here.
И мама в поселке раньше жила.
And my mom used to live here,
Давно еще при Союзе.
back in the Soviet days.
Здесь же нечего делать, только гнить.
There's nothing to do here but rot away.
Ну или как Бяша, по лесам шастать.
Oh well, like Biasha here, wander around the forest. Biasha fearfully showed his face from under his hood, like a snail crawling out of its shell, and listened in.
Он у нас турист.
He's a camper, see?
Летом целую неделю в палатке жил.
Spent a whole week in a tent last summer.
Здесь, рядом.
Here, nearby.
Прикинь?
Cool shit, right?
Хотя от мамки его звезданутый я бы сам в лес сбежал.
I mean, oh, welcome back. I mean, like a crazy old woman like his, I'd also flee into the forest. We kept going back, but it felt like it was the forest that was sliding by. pines with the black keys and the space between them, the white ones. I think it was playing its old creaky melody, the melody of roots, bear caves, and forgotten taigas. Skip this? Snowflakes flew around, creating a disturbing illusion. Somebody was wandering the forest. I have been eyeballing, see if there's something I can notice in the background. Somebody tall, unnoticeable, ready to camouflage as a tree or a snow pile. I've been looking. I might have missed it, but I've been looking. And then, when nobody paid attention anymore, they just continue moving along the road. I've eyed this tree like every single time I saw it. I don't trust that tree specifically. It looks like a regular tree, but like, what if, you know? It was just a trick of the light. There was no one there. That's you, Noah. At least that's what I wanted to think. Oh! Rumka suddenly stopped and said,
Слышите?
Hear that? Is that whistling?
В лесу кто-то бродит походу.
Someone is snooping around the forest. Oh my god, it's real. Did I miss anything? You missed quite a bit. But long story short, we beat the shit out of the big dude. Because he was an asshole. Skin under my clothes started itching. My stomach started aching. We looked the way Ronka was pointing.
Высоченный, причем с нашей скоростью идет.
Real tall, matching our speed. There's no tall silhouettes behind the mast of pines. Just shadows creeping in the semi-dark. Unless... slow shadows. Fast shadows. Hungry shadows. Snow that fell silently from the branches made me shiver and bite into my lip. As if something huge lifted off the tree and flew away. Maybe even towards us. Amka picked up a pike from the ground and threw it into the thicket.
Эй!
Hey! His shot ricocheted as if it hit a tightly spraying drum. The echo mocked Romka, and the silence reigned again.
Кто-нибудь видел?
Did you see that? I was staring very intensely and I did not see any movement. I shook my head. The only things I could see were vertical strokes of trees, the darkness, snow, and hazy silhouettes of my companions. I literally I lost my glasses in that fight, dude. Why are you asking me? Me specifically if I saw something. The guy who could barely see you next to me. Why are you asking me? You have another person here that has good eyes. Maybe. I remembered the rough textured trunks, the spongy lynch, and the icy bits on the bottom of the ravines.
Пойдемте скорее, а то вечереет.
Let's move faster. The sun is setting. I was again grabbed by the elbows and dragged towards the forest, towards the pointy spires and branches. The sun had finally sunk behind the green peaks. Darkness withered, spread its shoulders, and started spreading like smoke. It started snowing. Thick, sticky flakes, white flakes, following the scent of dead meat. My vision had become a small island, awash by dark waters. I was grasped by the same worrying feeling I had in the morning. I felt that somewhere far away, at the edge of my comprehension. Oh, I heard a very calm and silent flute playing. The sound was fragile, like ice in March, above the dormant waters of the bottomless lake. I scraped inside my ear and my finger to get rid of that auditory hallucination. The forest was silent. I imagined a child walking at night under the watchful eyes of pines.
А вы знали Вову Матюхина?
Oh, did you know Vova?
Мальчика, который пропал недавно.
The boy who went missing recently?
А разве мы не его ищем, сладкий?
Weren't we looking for him, sweetie?